Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hello and good evening. And thank you for tuning in to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 12, Episode 1. Ooh, this is going to be a doozy of a season. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Boy. You know what? Episode 1 was kind of short. It's going to be little. Just a little review. Let's get into it. Of course, everybody's talking about poor Dorit and what she went through. And I can't believe they was filming on the same day that it happened, the very next day. My goodness. They couldn't give it a rest. I swear, Bravo be all up in the business no matter what. Rain, sleet, snow, gunfire, robbery, gunpoint. They ain't letting up. Like Yellow Beezy, he ain't letting up. They ain't letting up. But anyway, poor Dorit. You know, I've been watching and hearing about this for the last, I don't know how many months. And that's a real horrible terror to go through. I mean, okay? I couldn't. It's, just hearing it again and listening to her, I'm not the biggest fan, but, I empathize. I feel for her and what she went through. I don't think she lying. I don't think they set it up. I hope they didn't, but I don't think they didn't. I don't think they did, actually. But yeah, big ups to PK and Dorit now. I hope they do well. Hope they get their money from the insurance and all of their money woes are taken care of. And now that they have the full cooperation of LAPD on their side, they should have no problems getting their things back. Big ups to the LAPD. Yay! Anywho, Erika and Rinna. Child, Rinna come over to Erika's house. Well, Erika's rental. And, they talking about this, that, and the third. How Harry's birthday is coming up. He about to be 70. Looking, Harry Hamlin has always been fine. Yeah, I'm just saying. I ain't never wanted him, but he's always been fine. It's all good with Harry. Good big ups to Harry. He seems like a cool dude, nice dude. A little too thin, but hey, hopefully, he ain't sick or nothing. But no, Erika and Rinna, they tore Sutton a new one. I mean, well, Sutton kind of asked for it. She went on Watch What Happens Live and spoke about Rinna and Harry going to a party. Was this Elton John, a big affair for AIDS, and Elton John is the name on it, and pretty much is his thing, and him and his husband. And so I guess Sutton was trying to have Garcelle's back from last season, trying to make it seem like there was no apology from Rinna or Hamley or Harry, look, Hamley or Harry when they came with me to the party. I got them tickets and yada yada. And there was no thank you. Looking in the camera, there was no thank you. And trying to have Garcelle's back, and it backfired. OMG, Erika is not here for Sutton ever since that dinner at Kathy's last season, where Kathy had to bring her together with a very soft voice. Okay, now that's enough. That's enough. Now we know at Show House what would have been said. Would have been like her, like Kathy and Gail. Robert, that's enough. Robert, that's enough. Robert. No, Erika, that's enough. Erika, that's enough. Would they have done that or would have been something else? A little more aggressive, perhaps, a little more indignant, probably so, little what's that word? Expletively said. Child, Rena and Erika was going capital I and capital N on Sutton Square Pants. Child, it was too hilarious because Erika is just waiting to she is waiting for some give back. Erika is trifling sometimes, but gold diggers gonna dig, child. They gonna keep digging. Gold diggers gonna dig. Anywho, Erika and Garcelle working out. I never would have imagined. Because both of them heifers, both of them heifers act like they don't want to work out for nothing. But they seem to have a good rapport enough. How they co-workers. So, Erica's gonna film because check, need to check. Got to pay all these lawyers and carrying on. So she gonna film no matter what. She gonna act a butt no matter what. She gonna film because she needs a check. And they working out, and Garcelle gets to her. Are you gonna apologize to Sutton? Erica's like, who you talking to? You talking to me? Garcelle was like, yes. You gonna apologize for the threat? Erica was like, girl, what I say? Tell me the words I used. You know what you used. That's not what Garcelle said. That's what I'm saying. Girl, you know what you said. See, Erica playing games. Erika, Erika, if you listening, stop playing games. Well, I know that's what gold diggers do. Let me stop. Do you, Erika? It's very entertaining. Thank you very much. Uh, Erika was like, I'm talking apologize. I ain't got nothing to say to him. Nah, it ain't happening, Captain. That's pretty much where Erika coming from. She probably said it to herself in her brain. It ain't happening, Captain. Because Erika is of the streets. She is like a lady of the night, and she is fully aware of the lingo being used by the world outside of Beverly Hills. Well, hell, inside too, because folks is everywhere. But you know what I'm saying. She is of the culture, and she is very aware. In the trailer, she's talking about, "Ooh, I'm lit. Ooh, I'm lit. Ooh, I'm lit." Erika is a trip. But yeah, hopefully Erika and Sutton will get it together because episode 2, they have a little tay-to-tay, and we're going to find out what that is. But anywho, back to Erika and Garcelle. Worked out a little bit, got the little, sweat on. I didn't see no sweat dripping. Nobody hair was out of place. I mean, I don't know what that was. Maybe a little light work. That's cool. Everybody need a little light work, and maybe they do their heavy work outside the cameras because when you working out, whoosh, whoosh, and you doing that aerobics real good. 37 minutes in, you are sweating bullets. For all of us, for all of y'all who know what I'm talking about a good maybe 30 minutes in. Woo! Because that cool down is much needed about 50 minutes in. Okay, the cool down. But yeah, about 30 minutes in, you rest to stop. And you about to scream, but it's all good. They wasn't doing that. They did a little light work, probably Pilates or some, yoga type of, I saw them doing a little, to the side, put your knees up. And see, Erica's knees was up, but Garcelle's wasn't. It's that core, you know, we got to get that core together. So the bigger the core, the lower your knees gonna be when you're doing that exercise. So, all right, Garcelle, get your core. Nah, but for real, um, that's a cute little workout between them. No apology for Sutton. Poor Sutton. Kyle. Another scene with Erika. Told y'all, Erika is shooting because Erika knows money in the scene. There is money to be made when you are in the scene shooting and filming. Hello. So anyway, Kyle defends Erika about the dinner at Kathy's to Sutton. And I'm like, how do you defend? And Sutton ain't trying to have it. Sutton's like, how do you defend that? She was nasty. She was rude. She was threatening. She was doing all these things. And no one had my back at that dinner. Well, Kathy did. She shut it down. I mean, she let her get it in. They got to film a little bit. But once Erika started really looking like she was gonna tear some issue up, gonna tear up them baccarat cups, or excuse me, those baccarat glasses. Cat's like, hold on, cause you little too Georgia for me. You little too lit for me, girl. Yeah, Kyle defended Erika to Sutton about how Erika went home sobbing and crying. Well, hell, she was the one terrorizing her. See, that's that mess Kyle do. I don't like Kyle. Last season, Kyle, okay, Kyle, last season, Kyle was talking a whole lot of mess and not owning up to it at the time. She talked all her ish in the confessionals. So she don't have no smoke at the time. But when ish is happening or when she's discussing it with the girls, they in the heat of the moment, Kyle ain't giving what she's supposed to be giving. And she doing it this season too. OMG, Kyle, get it together, girl. Cause you looking like a cross between Sheree and Phaedra. Just real, You know how you go, but your bottom lip kind of turned up. And you you're going, and the corners are kind of down, and you going, like, no, girl. Shaking like, SMH, mm-mm, mm-mm. But yeah, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. But Sutton wasn't too sympathetic for Dorit when, after Dorit went through what she went through. Um, Sutton, well, Sutton, was a little cold when Kyle was letting her know what was, how Kyle was, talking about the situation. And Sutton was, talking about, what's going on with her business because Sutton is concerned, Sutton is concerned about her business. I get it. She don't want her business to go under, or mess up. So, what's extremely important to Sutton happens to be going on when this terrorizing situation happened to their friend Dorit. So Carl is looking like, why are you saying these things? Or you should be, she's thinking, of course, not really addressing it, but in the confessionals, giving Sutton the business, not really letting Sutton know, uh, how could you? This is, she's just, oh, I just, just really pacifying the situation, like not really wanting to rock the boat. But what she do later, it really don't add up. I don't really like what Kyle is doing and how she moving. I don't know. I don't know. But that was it for episode 1. Did y'all watch it? I know y'all did because they got a lot of damn ratings. They got more ratings than everybody else put together, I think, child. Beverly Hills is gonna be the business this season because all these girls are giving. I mean, Sutton is talking back. I saw the trailer a little bit. Crystal's giving a little bit. Her voice raised a little bit. Crystal's real. Not real, but Crystal is more so demure and not really wanting to be all loud and confronting folks. But I like her and how her Sutton and Garcelle have this Three Musketeers thing. They're so cute together. Um, yeah. Tell me how you like it. Tell me what you think. Do you think Garcelle and Erika will actually be genuinely friends? I don't think so. But what do you think? Do you think that Sutton and Erika will, have a meaningful relationship? I don't. Um, because Erika is on one and she ain't letting up like Yellow Beezy. She ain't letting up. But what you think? Tell me what you think. Um, I like it. I'm gonna tune in for the rest of the season for sure. Have a good night, y'all. This was episode 1, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 12. And we gonna do the damn thing this season, okay? So please like, comment, and subscribe. And catch me at All Day Ray Ray on Instagram. I'll be posting stuff on there, talking a little trash and things is moving and shaking. And guess what? Guess what? Ray Ray Night Live is coming soon. All right, y'all. See you.